The 1990s were a fascinating era for the automotive industry. It was a decade when manufacturers experimented boldly, combining advanced engineering with increasingly sophisticated electronics, yet styling trends often leaned toward understatement. Beneath the surface of sedans, coupes, and even family-friendly models, some automakers hid performance capabilities that rivaled pure sports cars. These vehicles didn't advertise their power with wild body kits, oversized spoilers, or flamboyant paint. Instead, they moved quietly through traffic, their abilities masked by restrained exteriors and conservative branding. To the casual observer, they were just another commuter car. To those in the know, they were secret weapons, capable of blistering acceleration, confident high-speed cruising, and, in many cases, surprising track performance. Many of these machines slipped under the radar entirely, never achieving mainstream fame. Some were produced in such low numbers that spotting one today feels like finding a rare artifact. What follows is an exploration of 8 such machines, hidden titans of the 1990s. Number 8. 1990 Mercury Cougar XR7. The 1990 Mercury Cougar XR7 stood out in a market where many American coupes leaned heavily toward plush ride quality and relaxed driving manners. This version of the XR7 was designed to deliver a harmonious blend of high-speed composure, agile handling, and refined comfort. Produced in a limited run of only 841 units in this specific configuration, it became a rare performance-oriented choice for enthusiasts who appreciated understated capability. Beneath its sculpted hood lay a 3.8-liter supercharged V6, tuned to generate 210 horsepower and 315 lb/ft of torque. These figures, by the standards of their time, positioned the XR7 as a serious contender against some well-regarded European and Japanese offerings. The supercharger's smooth but urgent power delivery gave the coupe a confident surge, particularly in mid-range acceleration, making highway overtakes swift and effortless. Mercury engineered the chassis with a clear focus on control and balance. A fully independent suspension system ensured stability and composure through corners, while 4-wheel disc brakes, enhanced by anti-lock control, offered consistent stopping power under demanding conditions. These features worked together to create a driving experience that felt deliberate and precise, unusual for many American rear-wheel drive coupes of that era. Aesthetically, the 1990 XR7 adopted a measured approach. It avoided excessive ornamentation, instead favoring clean lines and a smooth silhouette that concealed its performance intent. Subtle identifiers, such as discrete badging and model-specific trim elements, hinted at its enhanced capability without resorting to visual excess. This restraint was part of its allure. It drew attention from those who recognized its significance rather than those seeking flash. The driving experience was further defined by its distinctive supercharger tone, a refined mechanical soundtrack that set it apart without overwhelming cabin comfort. Inside, the XR7 offered supportive seating, driver-focused controls, and materials selected to balance durability with a premium feel. It was a car that could serve as both a comfortable long-distance cruiser and an engaging weekend drive, without compromising in either role. The 1990 Mercury Cougar XR7 remains notable for its blend of rarity, thoughtful engineering, and composed performance. It represented a moment when American manufacturers experimented successfully with combining traditional luxury with genuine driving dynamics, leaving behind a model that continues to draw interest from collectors and enthusiasts alike. Number 7. 1991 MG Maestro Turbo. The 1991 MG Maestro Turbo represented an unexpected turn in MG's lineup, offering a level of performance that contrasted sharply with the brand's traditional image. Produced in small numbers, it became one of the most distinctive and capable hot hatchbacks of its time, combining lightweight construction with purposeful engineering. At its core was a 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine fitted with a turbocharger, delivering 150 horsepower and 169 lb-ft of torque. While the output figures may appear restrained on paper, the Maestro's relatively low weight gave it a strong power-to-weight ratio. This translated into a top speed of 132 mph and acceleration that felt immediate, particularly in the mid-range where the turbocharger's boost was most effective. This combination made motorway driving and overtaking not only effortless but also highly engaging. The suspension was tuned to complement its performance, providing agility without sacrificing stability. Quick steering responses allowed precise control through corners, and the lightweight chassis ensured that driver inputs were translated directly to the road. This connection between machine and driver elevated the Maestro Turbo beyond a mere commuter vehicle, making it a car that rewarded spirited driving. Externally, the Maestro maintained a discreet profile. Its five-door hatchback shape was familiar on British roads, and while subtle bodywork enhancements and unique badging hinted at its capabilities, it avoided the overt styling cues often associated with performance models of the era. This understated design allowed it to move through everyday traffic largely unnoticed, a quality that appealed to those who valued performance without constant attention. Inside, the layout was functional, with instrumentation and controls positioned for clarity and ease of use. The focus remained on delivering a purposeful driving environment rather than unnecessary embellishment. Owners appreciated the practicality of its hatchback design while enjoying the benefits of its tuned powertrain and handling. Today, the 1991 MG Maestro Turbo is a rare sight, with surviving examples cherished by collectors and enthusiasts who recognize its place in British performance car history. Its blend of lightweight, turbocharged performance and understated appearance ensures its legacy remains intact, serving as a reminder of a time when MG briefly stepped into the hot hatch arena with a model that left a lasting impression. Number 6. The 1992 Dodge Spirit. The 1992 Dodge Spirit RT arrived with an unshakable focus on delivering performance in a form that few would expect. Built in limited numbers, only 191 examples produced for that year, it stood as one of the most exclusive American sedans of its time. Its rarity alone would be enough to make it notable. But the engineering beneath its conventional appearance elevated it to a different level altogether. Power came from a 2.2-liter turbocharged inline-4, generating 224 horsepower, and 227 lb-ft torque. This was no ordinary engine. It had performance and a dual overhead cam head designed in partnership with Lotus. The turbocharging system benefited from insights rooted in motorsport, with development contributions from Maserati and the experienced hand of racing driver Hans Hermann. Together, these elements produced an output that pushed the Spirit RT far beyond what its modest exterior suggested. Performance figures told the story clearly. It could reach 60 mph in 6.4 seconds, securing the title of the fastest four-door sedan in America at the time. That level of acceleration, paired with a capable chassis, meant it could hold its own against cars that wore far more aggressive styling and came with much higher price tags. Yet, the Spirit RT carried none of the visual cues that typically signaled high performance during that era. Its exterior design remained restrained, with clean lines and minimal trim, a purposeful look that concealed the engineering beneath. For many, this understated appearance was part of its charm. Owners could enjoy remarkable speed and responsiveness without drawing undue attention, while still benefiting from the practical layout of a mid-size sedan. Behind the wheel, the Spirit RT balanced everyday usability with the precision and urgency of a car built to move quickly. The turbocharged engine delivered a strong surge of power through the rev range, making highway passes and spirited driving equally satisfying. Its rarity, performance credentials, and understated nature have since made it a sought-after piece of early 90s performance history, remembered not only for its speed, but also for the ambition it represented in an era when few sedans dared to challenge the expectations of their segment. Number 5. Ford Taurus SHO. The early 1990s. Ford Taurus SHO was engineered to deliver performance without drawing attention. At first glance, it appeared nearly identical to the standard Taurus models that filled driveways and office parking lots. The subtle badging and slightly more purposeful stance were the only clues that something unusual lay beneath its unassuming exterior. Power came from a 3.0-liter V6 developed in partnership with Yamaha, a collaboration that produced an engine with remarkable character and capability. With 220 horsepower on tap in its initial configuration, it surpassed the output of many contemporary V8 sedans. The engine was designed to rev freely, reaching a 7,000 RPM redline with a smooth yet urgent delivery of power. This willingness to spin high made it feel both refined and eager, a combination uncommon in mainstream American sedans of the period. A 5-speed manual transmission was standard, allowing the driver to fully engage with the engine's wide power band. The steering was direct and communicative, while the suspension tuning struck a careful balance between cornering control and ride comfort. This made the SHO equally adept at spirited back-road driving and long-distance cruising, appealing to those who wanted versatility without compromise. Its understated nature was part of its appeal. Parked among regular Tauruses, it was almost indistinguishable, a quality that allowed owners to enjoy its abilities without attracting unwanted attention. This quiet confidence extended to its behavior on the highway, where it could maintain high speeds with stability and composure typically associated with European sports sedans. Inside, the cabin layout was functional yet refined, with sport-orientated touches such as supportive seating and clear instrumentation. The SHO maintained the practicality of a mid-size family sedan, offering ample space for passengers and luggage, which only heightened its dual-purpose nature. Among enthusiasts, the Taurus SHO became a kind of insider's choice, appreciated for the way it blended subtle design with genuine performance. It demonstrated that capability did not need to be announced through bold styling or excessive noise, and that a car could deliver both everyday utility and driving excitement without compromise. Today, it remains a respected example of thoughtful engineering and restrained execution from an era when such combinations were rare. Number 4. The 1990's Buick Regal GS. The 1990's Buick Regal GS carried an image of refinement and comfort, but its performance credentials told a different story. Beneath its restrained exterior sat a 3.8-liter V6 fitted with an Eaton M90 supercharger, producing 240 horsepower and 280 kilonewton of torque. This combination gave the sedan a level of acceleration that was well above what most expected from a Buick of the era. The supercharged engine delivered power with a strong, immediate response, making highway merging and overtaking effortless. Its torque-rich character meant that performance was available without the need to push the engine to high revs, adding to the sense of confident capability. This balance of power and accessibility made it equally suited for relaxed daily driving and quick bursts of speed when the situation called for it. Visually, the Regal GS maintained a conservative design language. Clean body lines, subtle badging, and a traditional sedan profile made it blend seamlessly into everyday traffic. For many, this understated appearance was part of its appeal. It did not broadcast its potential, leaving those unfamiliar with the model unaware of the performance available to the driver. While its front-wheel drive layout placed some limitations on handling dynamics, the chassis was tuned to provide stability and composure in most driving conditions. The steering offered precise enough feedback for confident control, and the suspension struck a compromise between comfort and responsiveness. This allowed the Regal GS to retain its identity as a comfortable cruiser, while still delivering satisfying straight-line performance. Inside, the cabin reflected Buick's focus on comfort and practicality. Supportive seating, clear instrumentation, and a well-appointed interior created an environment that could handle long-distance travel without fatigue. The combination of luxury features with a powerful drivetrain reinforced the dual nature of the car, appealing to drivers who wanted both refinement and capability in one package. The Regal GS of this era has since earned recognition among enthusiasts who appreciate its hidden strength. Its ability to move swiftly without calling attention to itself set it apart from more overt performance cars, and its supercharged V6 remains a defining feature that continues to draw interest from those who remember its quiet but confident presence on the road. Number 3. 1990's Mercedes-Benz 500e. The Mercedes-Benz 500e of the 1990s was the product of a unique collaboration between two respected names in automotive engineering. Produced from 1990 to 1995, it was assembled with a level of precision and craftsmanship that set it apart, with bodies transported between Mercedes-Benz and Porsche facilities during its build process. This partnership ensured that every example carried the hallmarks of both brands' expertise. At its core was a 5.0-liter V8 delivering 322 horsepower and 354 lb-ft of torque. This engine provided a smooth yet forceful surge of power, allowing the sedan to reach 60 mph in approximately 5.5 seconds. Its acceleration was complemented by remarkable high-speed stability, making it equally suited for swift overtakes and extended motorway travel. The wide torque band meant performance was available without aggressive throttle inputs, reinforcing its reputation as an effortless but formidable performer. The chassis was refined by Porsche, with suspension tuning and a widened track designed to handle the additional power while maintaining the comfort expected of a Mercedes-Benz. The result was a balance between precision and ride quality that allowed the 500e to feel composed in both demanding and relaxed driving situations. Braking performance was equally capable, with large discs providing confident stopping power to match the sedan's speed potential. Externally, the 500e did little to advertise its capabilities. Its W124 body retained the understated lines of a standard E-Class, with only subtle differences such as slightly flared fenders and a marginally lower stance. This discretion was part of its identity, attracting those who preferred performance without overt styling statements. Inside, the cabin reflected the brand's commitment to comfort and quality. Supportive leather seating, meticulous detailing, and a driver-focused layout created an environment that encouraged long journeys without fatigue. Every element was designed to deliver both function and refinement, aligning perfectly with the car's dual-purpose nature. The 500e remains a benchmark for discrete performance sedans. Its combination of hand-built quality, Porsche-influenced dynamics, and powerful V8 performance created a package that has earned lasting respect among enthusiasts and collectors. It demonstrated that true capability could be delivered without sacrificing subtlety, a principle that continues to influence performance luxury sedans today. Number 2. 1995 Volvo 850 T5R. The 1995 Volvo 850 T5R marked a turning point for the brand, offering performance that few expected from a manufacturer known primarily for safety and practicality. Available as both a sedan and a wagon, it combined distinctive engineering with subtle styling to create a model that quietly redefined Volvo's capabilities. Its power came from a 2.3-liter turbocharged inline-5, producing 240 horsepower and 221 lb-ft of torque. This engine delivered a distinctive exhaust note and strong acceleration, allowing the T5R to reach 60 mph in just over 6 seconds. Buyers could choose between a 5-speed manual transmission for greater driver involvement or a 4-speed automatic for effortless cruising. The front-wheel drive layout handled the power confidently, aided by well-tuned suspension and capable braking systems that balanced performance with stability. While its capabilities were impressive, the T5R retained a largely understated appearance. The most attention-grabbing option was the cream yellow paint, a color that made the car instantly recognizable. In darker shades, it blended seamlessly into traffic, hiding its performance potential from those unfamiliar with the model. Discreet bodywork enhancements, subtle badging, and unique alloy wheels were the only outward indicators of its higher performance specification. The T5R's reputation was further enhanced by Volvo's decision to enter the wagon variant into the British Touring Car Championship. This move challenged perceptions of what a Volvo could be, as the competition car demonstrated agility and speed in a highly demanding motorsport environment. It was a statement that the brand could deliver more than just dependable family transport. Inside, the cabin balanced practicality with driver-focused details. Supportive sport seats, often upholstered in a combination of leather and suede, provided comfort during both long journeys and spirited driving. The interior layout reflected Volvo's ergonomic approach, ensuring controls were within easy reach while maintaining a refined atmosphere. Today, the 1995 Volvo 850 T5R is regarded as a landmark model, valued for its combination of speed, safety, and subtlety. Its blend of everyday usability with genuine performance has earned it a lasting place among enthusiasts, serving as a reminder of a time when Volvo stepped beyond its traditional image to produce a car that delivered excitement without abandoning its core values. Number 1. 1996 Toyota Chaser Tourer 5. The 1996 Toyota Chaser Tourer 5 occupied a unique space in Toyota's lineup, offering the refinement of an executive sedan with the mechanical pedigree of a serious performance machine. Part of the JZX100 generation, it was intended for the Japanese domestic market, where its understated styling allowed it to blend in seamlessly with other mid-size sedans of the era. Subtle body lines, clean proportions, and discreet badging gave little indication of the capability it concealed. At the heart of the Chaser Tourer 5 was the 1JZ GTE, a 2.5-liter twin-turbocharged inline-six that officially produced 276 horsepower and 268 lb of torque under Japan's industry horsepower agreement. In reality, the engine's output and tuning potential were well known among enthusiasts. Mated to a manual transmission and driving the rear wheels, it delivered acceleration and driving engagement on par with some of the most respected Japanese sports coupes of the 1990s. Its appeal lay not just in raw numbers, but in the way it balanced performance with comfort. The chassis tuning provided stability and precision, allowing the Chaser to navigate high-speed corners and tight mountain roads with confidence. At the same time, the suspension and interior comfort made it equally suited for daily commuting or long-distance travel. This versatility became one of its defining qualities, earning it a loyal following among drivers who valued both speed and practicality. Inside, the cabin offered a restrained yet purposeful atmosphere. Supportive seating, well-laid-out controls, and quality materials created an environment that was both functional and inviting. While the focus remained on usability, small details hinted at its performance orientation without sacrificing the understated image. For years, the Chaser Tourer 5 remained a well-kept secret outside Japan due to strict import restrictions. Favorite? As these barriers began to lift in various countries, it quickly gained recognition among enthusiasts seeking a blend of stealth and capability. Its rear-wheel drive layout, robust 1JZ engine, and understated design positioned it as one of the most desirable sleeper sedans from the 1990s. Today, it stands as proof that high performance can coexist with everyday usability, offering a driving experience that remains relevant and engaging decades after its debut. The 90s hid some of the fastest cars in plain sight, quiet power wrapped in everyday designs. Which of these sleepers is your favorite? Like, comment, and subscribe to keep exploring the untold stories of performance cars history rarely remembers.